Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
All right. So,
Are you plugged back in?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can hear my echo, which is
I
weird.
got nothing on this side.
Test. That's gone now. All right. Hey, everybody. This is Carlos and Sandy Lee, and you're listening to the OffYourFlosser podcast. We're here to rock your world.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And go floss yourselves.
Thanks, everybody. Now go floss yourself. All right, people. It is January 16th, episode 13, Lucky 13. And this is OIF with Carlos and me, Sandy Lee.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, man?
What is going on? How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Can't complain. It's a Wednesday.
Thank
Hump
God.
day.
Yeah, I'm so ready
You
for
know
this
that.
week to be over.
Yeah. And I'm off the rest of the week, so I took off today, tomorrow, Friday.
Nice. I'm off Friday, so that's good.
Are you? Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I think a lot of dental people are off on Fridays.
I got a couple daytime shows, which is kind of weird.
On a Friday?
Yeah. I'm doing a hospital, and then I'm going to a car dealership.
Oh, a
so
hospital?
right around, yeah. So when this comes out, I'll be at the hospital.
Oh, Lord, that's...
Telling
how many-
one-liners to hospital admin people.
Diabetes.
Well, the lady-
I mean, just...
The lady called me today,
Yeah.
and she's like, I kind of want to get you and my boss on a 3-way call. Would that be okay? I'm like, why do I feel like I'm in trouble? You know what I mean? She goes, I'm just super, organized, and I just want to make sure. I'm like, listen, I got you. I'm not going to say anything crazy. I mean, it's going to be crazy, but it's not going to be inappropriate. So
Right.
relax, breathe.
Yeah.
We're going to be fine. We're going to have a great time. And she's like,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Do you know where it is? I'm like, no, but that's what GPS is for,
Right. Oh, my gosh. So today we're going to talk about BattleShip. We said we were going to play BattleShip on the show. So we're not
Right.
going to do this the whole show because that would be kind of boring and weird and that sort
And
of
a little
thing.
weird.
So what we're going to do,
A little bit more weird
and a
than
little
actually
weird.
playing it.
Carlos and I, believe it or not, are not in the same room. He's in Atlanta and I'm near St. Louis. So we are doing this via FaceTime. And
Right.
so we can't
Totally
see each
not
other.
in the same room. Right.
You're right. We can't see each other's playing games or whatever. So he had to go out and get one. And I have mine that John graciously got me for Christmas. What a sweet guy.
And I just bought mine like 30 minutes ago.
Right. That was your homework, and you got it, and we're ready to go. We've got our pieces already set up. So for those of you who don't know BattleShip, it's like a collapsible, foldable station. I'm going to call it a BattleShip station.
Pegboard, maybe?
Yeah, you can call it that. Yeah, because you got the red pegs and the white pegs. You have this upper portion. We'll call it the maxillary control center.
There you go. People who haven't seen this have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Right. Well, so they're going to picture something completely ridiculous, but this is not ridiculous. So
Right. We'll post a picture.
And basically, if I say B4, I look at my B and I intersect that with the 4, and Carlos is going to say whether I hit or miss. Here's my problem, Carlos.
I can't tell them apart, dude, to be honest with you.
I don't know either. So, do you have your rules?
Yeah, but who reads rules?
Right, I know. I don't have my rules because they're like, I don't need rules. I'm a rebel. But I feel like it tells us which is which on the rules somewhere. I'm just guessing. Does it tell you which is which?
I think it does.
Is it incorrect though, Mr. Navy?
Carrier's the big one with the 5, right?
Oh, so it's called a carrier. Just like you
Aircraft
said.
carrier.
Gosh, I should have just trusted you. I'm sorry.
Battleship is the 4, and then there's a cruiser, which is the 3-piece that I was telling you about.
It's a cruiser.
Then the submarine.
Okay. The submarine.
And then the destroyer is the little one.
What?
I'm looking right at it, dude.
My whole world is upside down right now.
I don't know if you can read that.
Oh my gosh. There was like a patrol boat. It said different
no.
stuff. I'm going to have to find
You got the deluxe version. I got the grab and go.
So you
what was
think
it?
they would
I think I paid $5 or $6 for it.
It was $5.44. You sent me a picture and you put LOL.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So I was
like,
real
that's perfect.
proud that I found this for dirt cheap.
You're a bargain shopper.
Okay. I think we're getting lost in the thing. Guys, we're playing BattleShip.
Yes.
It's fun. Look it up on YouTube if you care. If not, then just disregard. We're going to be yelling out letters and numbers. We're not crazy. We're playing BattleShip.
Right. So, randomly.
Yeah.
F5. In the middle of a conversation. All right. Yeah. So the other thing we're going to talk about is our toothbrush reviews. And that's probably what's going to take up the bulk of this episode. We've been promising these toothbrush reviews with the Quip toothbrush, the Oral-B Genius toothbrush, the Burst toothbrush, and then Sonicare, which Carlos and I are both avid Sonicare users, correct? Yes. So.
Although I've changed recently, so.
But we'll talk about that. Yeah, I'm interested to hear. So, real quick, your ships are set up. My ships are set up. Who wants to go first with the hit or miss thing? Okay.
You shoot first.
Okay, I'm gonna do E4. Was it a hit?
No, it was not.
Oh, okay. So that's a miss. All right. Why don't you go for it, and then we'll get into our survey.
That's right in the middle of the board. I'm gonna go with I7.
I7. Oh, that's a hit.
Seriously?
Yeah. Gosh, first one. And that is my carrier. Man.
I'm not playing around.
You go for the throat. So what I did is I just put together a bunch of survey questions and tried to make it somewhat like serious. And then questions include, how did you hear about the product? What are your initial thoughts of the packaging or the looks of the product? What are your thoughts about the power of this brush? How easy is it to use? How do your teeth feel after use? What are the pros? What are the cons? And then I have, on a scale of 1 to 5, we rate price, weight, and ease of use, looks, and then cleaning power, and then additional comments. So that's what the survey looks like. So the first,
and again, these are just our opinions.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And we tested them all, and no allegiance to anybody. It is what it is. And again, these are just, our experiences with the toothbrushes, and we're not for or against any particular person. We're just talking about what we thought. So
these are our thoughts. They do not reflect the thoughts and feelings of OIF International. No, I'm just kidding. But
yeah, really. All right.
So we did the Quip first, and our method of testing. I'm trying to sound all scientific, but basically what we did was we used the Plaque HD toothpaste.
Right.
We brushed with normal technique that we always do for a week per toothbrush. Yeah.
Usually twice a day.
Usually. Yeah. So Carlos, number one is the Quip. What was your do you want to do the survey questions and then do an overall, or do you want to do an overall and then the questions?
I think we should just do like your initial gut reaction, what you thought.
Yeah, and then then maybe we'll go through some individual questions.
Couple of topics.
Yeah. So tell us.
I thought the packaging was kind of cool. It looked like a test tube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did.
And I couldn't figure out how to open the thing, and because I'm an idiot, and
it happens.
I didn't break it open, but I think it was taped shut or something, and I can't remember what it was. But but I thought it was super handy size, right? Like it looked like maybe like a Sharpie thickness.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the brush head on the thing was disproportionately long compared to the handle length.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
It does. That was one of my...
You know what I mean? It was just a chunky brush head on it. But
yeah,
I did my shower test.
Oh, yeah. I
haven't
didn't
done
break
that
it.
I didn't break it in the shower. And I had the little holder glued to the mirror. And my wife was like, "What's going on here?" I'm like, "I'm testing something.
Yeah.
Just let me test it, you know."
Just give me a minute.
She's like, "Well, when you're done testing, get it off the mirror, right?" So I thought that was kind of cool. But if you don't have a mirror or it's not your place, that might be weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you could keep it in
And
the
I felt-
test tube if you wanted.
Yeah, but that's still, it would get funky in a test tube, though, don't you think?
Probably. Yeah.
Although the thing that holds on to the mirror, you can flip it and it's like a case.
Right.
But I felt like it was going from a Sonic toothbrush.
Right.
Going from a Sonicare and a Burst. I've been interchanging those. I felt like it just didn't have the oomph that I was used to.
Right.
You know? But I can also see if somebody had, let's say you got like 4 teeth left and they're super periodontally involved and you don't want something too heavy on them.
Right.
That would be a good kind of mild way to go.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, I think it's gentle.
Yeah.
And it wasn't an unpleasant, vibration. I just was used to more power, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah.
Thoughts? What would you think?
Very similar to yours. And by the way, I'm just going to throw this out there, but I think this stuff is too serious.
What's that?
All this toothbrush
I took it too
talk.
serious?
No, just us. It's definitely not us.
Well, no, I wanted to give like an honest, because
I know.
I am a hygienist,
Right.
So at the end of the day, I forget that's what I do, but
Right.
it's not all fun and games.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. There's a time to be serious.
There's a time and a place.
But that was it.
Time and a place.
There's a time and a place, and that's why I'm going to yell out I6.
I6. Oh, that's a hit, buddy.
I'm taking you out.
That's my aircraft carrier, but I think it was my turn. So I'm going to come back with E.
Okay, yeah, hit me.
E8.
Nothing.
Oh, gosh. 2 hits to nothing. All right, so the Quip toothbrush, I felt a lot of the same things you did. The brush head was pretty large for my liking. I do like the rubber bristles on the side, so it has regular bristles in the middle, and then it has rubber bristles on the side. And the gentle vibration, I feel like that would be good for perio patients who are trying to stimulate blood flow in their gingiva. I'm breaking out them college words.
There you go. It's $10 words.
Right, exactly. But it was so similar to a regular manual toothbrush, so I feel like if your technique is lacking and that sort of thing with a manual toothbrush, then it's not going to get any better with this. But the packaging was pretty cool. It was like a real thick silver plastic Ziploc bag kind of thing. And it was high quality packaging, I think. And then after I used it, my teeth didn't feel as clean as the Sonicare, or the other ones for that matter. So, as far as ranking them, I feel like plaque removal would probably be one that it's a little bit lacking in. So cleaning power, I gave it a 3 out of 5 in the middle.
I'd compare it to just a good manual toothbrush.
Yeah, like I don't think
You know?
I would say this rivals any of the power toothbrushes that we have out there.
It just doesn't have the horsepower. I
Right.
don't think. And they also have like a mail order
Yeah, they have a subscription.
refresh system. Right?
Which I listed that as one of my pros is the subscription service, because if anybody is like me and you need to change your toothbrush out every 3 months, which people should be switching their toothbrushes out every 3 months. Sometimes I forget, and sometimes I use it for 6 months instead of 3, and I know the bristles aren't doing what they should be doing, but damn it, I'm busy and I'm tired and I forgot, and everything comes up. But if it comes to your door, boom, there you go. Every 3 months. And then price wise, I think Elisa, I still don't know how to say her name. I think she said it was about $40 for the toothbrush, and then $5 for the refills on the brush heads and the batteries too.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, I think it's a good middle of the road cost, and the battery, it seemed to last a decent amount of time. So
Mine's still going.
yeah, oh yeah, mine too. Yeah, and I've had mine a lot longer than yours.
And if you travel, it's tiny, dude.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? So it's very, you can throw that thing in your pocket and keep it moving.
Yeah. Just don't try to go through the metal detectors with TSA with it.
No.
They might wonder.
And turn it off before.
Yeah, they might wonder what the heck that is. So let's go B5. Nothing?
Nothing.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. And then the next toothbrush we tried with the Plaque HD toothpaste. Hey, you want to talk about that real quick?
Oh, Plaque HD? I don't know what you guys know about it, but you better look it up. It is plaque disclosing toothpaste, gluten-free. It's got fluoride, the same levels that you can find in your regular toothpaste. And it's plant-based dye, so it won't turn your mouth. The color is green versus the red one that we all
I would call
with.
it blue, but
bluish green.
Yeah,
right?
That's fair.
A teal,
that's fair.
if you will. And I accidentally used a whole ton of it once, and it turned my mouth green for a minute, but it all washed out. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't stain your sink or your clothes or whatever. So it's pretty cool. Like if you got little kids, if you anybody in ortho who has a hard time cleaning it, so look up Ian Miller and Plaque HD, and I think you'll like it. It's a different but it's a specialized toothpaste. Tastes good, and it's you can't beat the teaching aspect of there's plaque. And people go, well, so do you brush again? And I always tell them, I'm like, well, you continue brushing since you didn't do it completely the first time.
Yeah.
So you're not brushing again because you did a crap job the first time. You're not done.
2 minutes
so
doesn't mean you're done.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. The taste, I liked the taste of it. It definitely didn't stain anything. I kind of wish that it had it was a little bit darker, but then again, I don't know, maybe I just didn't have that much plaque, which is, that's likely too. But it did like my embrasures were a little tinted blue, that sort of thing. But I was impressed with the taste, and I thought I would miss like minty toothpaste, but this was good. I liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't overpowering, and it's just you can use it every day.
Yeah.
But I think for a teaching aid, it's pretty much the coolest thing going, because you don't have to do a separate disclosant and stain up your bathroom or ruin T-shirts and stuff, that kind of thing. So it's good for the kiddos.
Yeah. Second toothbrush was the Burst toothbrush, and that is another subscription based company, I guess, and they actually have a Facebook group and all that with a lot of like Burst. They call them Burst ambassadors, and a lot of them are hygienists. I actually went on there and several other dental groups to see if we could get some testimonials about the Burst and the Oral-B Genius and the Quip. And so what were your thoughts on the Burst?
I ate, and
Oh, I was like, you ate what? Damn it.
Lunch.
Oh, Carlos.
And I shot at your thing.
Yeah,
Did
you
I
got
hit
another hit. My carrier.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
It's going down in flames. On the Burst. Well, I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh.
It's powerful though.
Yeah.
Again, it's waterproof,
yeah.
right? Because I did the shower test, and I like it. I think the bristles are soft. I thought they were surprisingly soft.
Ditto.
First time I tried it, and I go, "Are these doing anything?" But I went into the test extra plaquey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you saved it up.
I don't know if I skipped the night before or something. So I was going in hot. You know.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, man, this is pretty smooth. This is good stuff. And again, this is about as scientific as we're going to get, because we're not growing cultures.
Yeah.
And
if you want that stuff,
and
I'm sure a Tale of Two Hygienists can find somebody and make that happen.
We're just talking about what it feels like, and as professional dental people, and
opinions.
I've been yes. This is just, again, it's just an opinion, and I wouldn't have any hesitation recommending this to a patient.
Yeah.
All day long. Yeah.
So, yeah,
I like it, and I think the price is right too.
Yeah. So I don't know the introductory price. I want to say it's around like 80 or something.
I want to say 69.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I might be wrong, but
yeah, and we should have had all that info, but. We're slacking
totally
because
should've
we're
had
not
that.
professionals. We're just here to have fun.
This is Off Your Flosser. This isn't
I don't know. Yeah,
the
2020
Crest
or
website.
something
You know
with
what I'm saying?
science and DNA and all that crap. How about we do H7?
Nothing.
Gah! This is horrible.
So you're keeping track of your
my misses.
your shots,
Yeah, because
right?
that's all I have
All
right
right.
now are misses.
How many do you have down?
It's your turn whenever you get around to it.
Okay. No, I know.
Are you
I'm
being
just,
OCD right now?
a little bit?
So
bit.
with the burst,
Right.
I felt the same way. I felt the bristles, like I'm looking at these bristles going, what the hell are these gonna do? Like they're way too soft. And here's the thing, like before the burst even came out, I used to tell patients the softest brush you can find. And then I finally find the softest bristles we can find, and I'm like, well, that's not gonna do anything.
But I think they're going so fast.
Right, it's doing something, and we just don't
and,
realize it.
It's totally all right. So it's $69.99 plus free
Got it.
shipping
And then the subscription
for the white or the black
Okay.
one, right?
Yeah.
And then the rose gold is the super fancy
Yeah.
one. I think that one's
The
$99.
fancy pants
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I didn't get a gold one.
I got a rose gold one. Hamish.
I got a
Hamish
Darth Vader black one.
Hamish sent me the rose gold one, and I posted a picture of it because it is sweet looking, and it
It is
yeah,
really
yeah.
sweet.
So
looking.
looks. I mean, it looks very sleek. Like the Quip looked really sleek. I liked the looks of that. The brush head was a little too big. On the burst, the look of it. So it looks kind of like my Sonicare, which I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this looks just like that. But then he has these little diamond ridges, diamond-shaped ridges across the handle, and it looks nice. It looks like it would cost more than it does.
Like diamond facets on it,
yeah.
right?
And then it was very similar to the Sonicare. What it came down to is basically the brush head is so different. And I compared the two because Sonicare is, I feel like the power was about the same, but the brush head is just so different. And here's what I did. So I did the week with the burst. I tried the
Okay.
burst a long time ago. And it, for some reason, hurt my front teeth so bad that I just stopped with it like 2 days. I gave it or something. And people were like, oh no, try it again. So
A softer touch.
I did not change my technique at all
like
when I did it.
like if you brush, right? What I'm saying is like for people that
Yeah.
don't know, like if you brush and you're using a power toothbrush, that's too much.
Right. Oh, yeah. So you just have to hold it there
Yeah,
and let
you
it
just
do its thing.
Let it
Right.
do
So
its
I didn't change my technique from the last time I used it, but for some reason it didn't bother me this time. I don't know. Something maybe the charcoal bristles, that's new. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with that. But so after I did the week with the burst, we were done with all of them. I was like, I'm going to do the burst on one side of my mouth, and then I'm going to use the Sonicare on the other side of my mouth. And I'm going to run my tongue across and see how they feel.
Like
right
then and there. Live.
Yeah, what?
I'm just saying, like it's not like, well, I think I
Right,
sort
I
of
did
remember.
it. Yes.
You're
yes.
actually feeling
At that
it.
moment,
Yeah.
just got done with both toothbrushes, which John is like, how many toothbrushes do you need? I'm like, I'm trying them out. Leave me alone. But they felt the same. And I'm kind of like, I did not go into this thinking that I would like the burst. I just didn't. And then
I felt that you.
I know I was expecting
because of your previous
Yes.
experience,
I'm telling you.
and I was like, give it a try,
and I
man.
did. And I didn't have the issues I had before. And like I said, I don't know what it was. But anyway, so yeah, both sides of my mouth felt the same. Like I didn't feel plaque or anything like that. And I'm telling you, I tried really hard to make my Sonicare win. I was like, is that something? No, it's not. Because I was somewhat biased against the burst, and I'm sorry. I have learned otherwise. So, but basically almost everything, price, weight, ease of use, looks, cleaning power, I gave everything a 5.
Yeah, I think it's hard to beat for.
I do.
Well, let's just before we start jumping, the price is
decent.
is a big deal for me because I want my patients to brush better.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't want them dropping $2 on a toothbrush.
And
dude.
I work in
Come
public
on,
health.
man.
You can't drop two bills on two bills.
Yeah. what? $200. I
Yeah,
guess is what I'm
exactly.
saying. And I'm also saying I9.
Let's see. I9. Yeah, hit. You suck. Oh, that's my carrier. I you know that now, but
You got? Did it sync it or I got one more hit to
you gotta
go.
figure out where it is though. Yep.
Which direction?
Yep.
Oh, I got you.
So the last toothbrush that we tried out was the Oral-B Genius, and Tinley Daly, she was the one that hooked us up with that. So thank you, Tinley.
Thank you.
And then as far as packaging and all that, what did you think?
That was the one we did most recently, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It did.
Did you do an unboxing for that one? I can't remember.
Well, I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm not making excuses. I have the video, but it's not edited.
Oh, cool.
So it's not out yet.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. By the time this goes out, maybe we'll have that to go with it on our YouTube channel, which is OffYourFlosser.
Did you use this thing?
So I did not.
And the thing that I'm referring to is this suction mount cell phone holder that you suck onto your mirror.
And that's the technical term.
Well, yeah, that's science is what that is.
Right.
And that will hold your phone while using the app for the toothbrush, which I got to be honest with you, I never did.
So I've used it before. So I'll base it off of that. And I think, so basically like when we came to the scale of 1 to 5 for like price, I gave it a 2 because it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But if you get it and the weight or ease of use, I gave it a 3. It seems fine for a power toothbrush. It's easy to use. The apps can be a plus or a minus, in my opinion. Plus, because if you have a smartphone and you know how to use it, you're going to brush better with this because it's going to try to improve your habits and all that stuff. So it's perfect for like teenagers, early 20s, that sort of thing. But I don't know if a 60-year-old, 70-year-old lady is going to stick this on her mirror and put her smartphone in it, so that could be a drawback for the older generation.
You got to sync it to your phone and...
Right. Yeah. And non-techie type, like John, he wouldn't use this.
Dude.
He would use the toothbrush, but not the app or anything.
I did like the way it looked. It's got that light that shines through it. It kind of looks... Light, it looks a little lightsabery. A little bit,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, nerd
now,
style.
If you can figure out how to make that whoosh, whoosh sound while you were brushing with it,
yes.
Now you got something. Who's the genius now?
Yep. You need to talk to Tenley.
But yeah, I thought the presentation, it looked good. It looks expensive. Is what I'm saying. And it came with a bunch of different heads.
Yeah, which was nice. I liked that.
Yeah.
But that might have been just it was the professional package or whatever. So it might have just been that. Yeah.
And the case that it comes with, like travel case, it's charged through.
Yes.
So you can plug in.
That.
Yeah. So that's really cool.
Yes. So like for cleaning power, I give it a 4, only because it was a bit too powerful. And noisy. Like, so, you're brushing with your Sonicare, and of course you have it in your own mouth, so you're going to hear that vibration in your head, but Oral-B, it was a lot louder, I felt like. It had a mechanically kind of, a machiney kind of feel to it.
Yeah. Versus just pure, humming fluidity. Electrical.
Fluidity type. Yeah. Yeah.
You went all Tesla on me just now.
Yeah, But and then of course we have the Sonicare, which price-wise is probably about the same as the Oral-B Genius.
Mm-hmm.
At least the kind I have, top-of-the-line Sonicare. And I've always loved my Sonicare. But here's the thing. If Burst is going to brush just as well, but it's cheaper, and the whole atmosphere that surrounds it, like, I love the fact they're like crazy on Facebook, social media. They help hygienists because there's a ton of ambassadors. So the ambassadors, the hygienists, can actually sell this for themselves and get some, what do they call that? Commission off of it. And I think that's fabulous. Like, we need to help each other. And I think it's great that Hamish, though he is not a hygienist, I feel like he's doing something for hygienists, and we applaud him for that, I think.
I think it's definitely a tool. I mean, not one thing is going to be magical for everyone.
Absolutely.
But I really do think that it's, as far as if you're recommending a powered toothbrush, you have to factor. If money's no option, then recommend whatever you want. But
right.
Or if you're just loyal to one brand or another, and again, these are just testing, and these are just opinions. But I'm gonna give the Burst the thumbs up on this one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Overall,
yeah.
Not that the other products aren't good. It's just
right.
with the totality of, again, price is a big deal for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because I work in a blue collar side of town, and I want to make it easy for my people to get what they need to get.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
So for the Sonicare, I would give that probably a 3 for expense or price. But everything else for Sonicare for me is a 5.
Fantastic instrument.
Yeah. So I guess when it comes down to it, you've got your Burst or your Sonicare, and Burst has a better price and the environment. Oh, one other thing about the Burst that I love, because you can like brush mindlessly, is that rubber stopper thing. It's like the little cross in the middle of the bristles, the rubber stop. I mean, I'm assuming that that's so you don't go way down into your gingiva, but that is brilliant because I don't have to sit here and like think about how hard I'm pushing or anything like that, because I just wait till that taps my tooth and I know I'm there. Like, mind blown here, right? How about D6?
Dude, you are 0 for 5.
What the heck? I suck so bad.
Watch, you're going to get everything else.
I'm going to go all the way around them. So, like, my control board is just going to be white pegs around, like, an aircraft carrier and a battleship and all that. I have to tell you, I think John beat me pretty bad, too, when we played. So, maybe I just suck at Battleship, but I have fun doing it. Right? So, guys, this was a quick review of the Quip, Oral-B Genius, the Burst, and Sonicare, and our winner is the Burst toothbrush. And if you guys have any comments when we post this, drop it in the comments. Email us offyourflosser@gmail.com. Message us on Messenger. We're the OffYourFlosser podcast on both Instagram and Facebook. And then you can call us, text us on
256-743-5677. And I don't know if people are calling and then just hanging up, but the message even says you've called the Off Your Flosser podcast.
Oh.
Please leave a message, recipe, whatever.
Recipe.
And no one's leaving messages, so I don't know if I'm getting crank called or what the deal is, but
telemarketers, I'm telling you.
Dude, that's why I got this dash cam, because I'm gonna start making some more telemarketer harassment videos. I can't stand those people, dude. So
I know, right?
Everybody's got to make a living, but don't call me at 7:30 on my way home from work.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Just tell them. Joey, get my checkbook, my debit card.
What's I-10 looking like?
I-10. Oh, you sunk my carrier.
I
suck.
I didn't think I would enjoy this, but this is this is way more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Carlos is kicking my ass in BattleShip. What else is new?
But I think we're good. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
You want to shoot? You want to shoot off one more?
Yeah. Is it my turn? Yeah, I think it's my turn.
Oh, yeah,
Let's do A3. I got my white peg ready. Nothing?
Miss.
What the hell? You must have you. Are they on the board?
Yeah, all 5 of them. I'd take
I'm
a
just
picture,
joking.
but okay, all right. And I got one more.
You can if you want. You're gonna miss this time though.
G2.
G2. That is a miss.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Miss. Finally, you have a white peg. What? All right, cool. So
right.
Maybe next time we'll follow up on any testimonials or any comments on our reviews or anything like that. And then we'll get some other cool topics together. What you think?
We're not opposed to y'all sending us a topic or I want to hear some crazy stories.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I got this idea. I'll talk to you after off
Sure.
camera.
Sure.
Of this book that I want to write. I've been thinking about it for a while,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna be real funny. So, okay, but yeah, send us some crazy stories so we can talk about them and what would we do, that kind of thing.
I thought you were gonna say send us nudes, and I was like, what?
No.
But I mean,
if you must.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I saw a thing on Facebook somewhere today, and it was I would imagine it was a female saying something about her dentist was saying and showing her inappropriate stuff on the phone.
Yes.
Did you see that?
I read it.
And I don't know where I saw that, but I saw it somewhere today. And yeah, not cool, bro. You know what I mean?
Like, what year are we in?
Showing pictures of your junk to a stranger who's
nasty.
Unsolicited? What is that?
And I'm sorry, guys. It's not attractive. It's not like you waggle that thing in our face and we go, "Oh, that's beautiful."
Yeah,
it don't happen like that.
Somebody goes, and again, I'm not attacking the person.
Yeah,
and I think it was a guy. He says you can't say you look nice today without somebody getting bent out of shape. You look nice today is not the same as
exactly
showing close-ups of
your junk.
What am I trying to say? Portraits of your stuff on the new
right.
iPhone. Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just this world is crazy, and I don't know what people are thinking. That being said, some people might be a little bit too sensitive.
Right.
But not that is definitely clearly crossing a line. Is all
Absolutely.
I'm saying. Yeah. So guys, keep it up.
Right. Like us on Facebook.
Flosser.
Yep, OffYourFlosser podcast, Instagram, that sort of thing. We're getting up there. We're almost to the point where we can do a giveaway of OIF merchandise.
Yeah. So tag a friend or share it. Subscribe on YouTube. You can catch us on YouTube.
And iTunes. You can
iTunes,
subscribe.
Which is huge. I'm just real excited about being on iTunes. So it makes it seem real and legit.
We're official.
and it's totally not. But no.
Anybody, they let anybody on there.
Yeah. I'm done with iTunes. But thanks for all the support and just we can see where this is going. So having a good time. All right.
Yeah, having a great time.
Yeah.
Even for
especially
the two people listening.
I know. For both of y'all. I'm headed to Sacramento, where you
California?
At? Yeah.
Sacktown?
Beginning next month.
Is that what they call it?
I hope not. I hope they don't call it that. I hope they never call that again. But yeah, so I'm real excited. I've never been there before, Northern California, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to a periodontal office group. They're doing a hygiene appreciation night,
Oh,
and for some
sweet.
reason they're bringing me in. So yeah, we're gonna have a
Nice.
good time. Yeah,
That
so I'm
should
real
be
excited.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I love traveling. Although I hope TSA gets back on board, and
Now's the time.
because
If
I'm not
you're,
trying to
if
spend
you're
5
doing
hours
some-
in the airport, dude.
If you're doing some scathy things, then now's the time, because apparently they just don't. I don't know. Somebody said that they're on furlough or not. No, not they're not on furlough. They're just not paid.
Yeah, which is horrible. How can you expect
Well,
somebody
yeah.
to show up to work and not want to pay them?
I don't know, but if I were them, I would just be like, "Yep, you look good. Come on in."
I don't know if I do that. I mean, it's gonna be back pay, right?
Oh, I guess. But
I would show
their
up,
rent
dude.
their rent is due now, not 2 months from now when they
I
get
hear
paid.
what you're saying,
You know,
but a big paycheck later is better than no paycheck
after
ever.
you have no home and no car, and
Yeah, that really sucks.
you
yeah.
know, and
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
paying their life insurance or their health insurance and stuff? I'm sure it's a mess.
Yeah, I'm
but-
sure they're jamming people up left and right.
Yeah.
But
And this is not
hopefully-
about politics. People like to
No.
turn it into politics, but we are not going there. We're just simply saying that it must suck.
No, yeah, I don't know anything about politics. All I'm saying is it's just people are doing a job and they need to feed their families. That's all.
Right.
That's all I care about.
And
yeah.
and like kudos to Southwest because they've been feeding all the TSA workers. Did you hear about
That's
that?
cool.
I just
No.
caught a little snippet of it on the news. So yeah, I always fly Southwest. I love Southwest.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a Delta guy out of
yeah.
Atlanta.
I will never fly Delta in Atlanta specifically. So
Really?
there's that. Yeah, I'll tell you that story sometime. Whew,
All right.
it was
All right.
it was a nightmare.
That sounds interesting.
It is, and I'll write that down. We'll talk about that later.
All right, yeah. Airport mishaps.
Right.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right. Well,
Yeah,
listen,
that does
kiddo,
sound
I
good.
gotta run. I will see you soon.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Thanks for
go
listening.
floss yourselves.
And go floss yourselves.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Be good. Have a good night.
Bye.